Today, I'm going to show you how to make a Jack Rose, a beautiful cocktail that was popular in the early 20th century. But first, let's talk a little bit about the history of women and drinking. Before the mid-1900s, it wasn't considered ladylike for women to drink in public. Most women drank privately, if at all. That started to shift during the 1920s when flappers embraced cocktails and speakeasy culture. By the 1930s and 40s, it became more acceptable for women to enjoy a drink, especially during hard times like the Great Depression and World War II. Lighter, elegant cocktails became fashionable, and the Jack Rose was one of them. And now, let me show you how to make this classic drink. Hey, in this video, I'm going to show you how to make a vintage cocktail called a Jack Rose. And I think the name comes from the use of Applejack. In this case, I'm going to be using Tennessee apple. This is apple liqueur, and grenadine, which of course all of you know is red in color. I think that's where the name comes. There's a few different theories about the name, but that's the most likely explanation. The name comes from the color and the use of Applejack or apple liqueur. So let's get started. Okay, this cocktail is very easy to make. I'm going to be using 2 ounces of apple liqueur. This is Jack Daniel's Tennessee apple. Original recipe, apple liqueur blended with Jack Daniel's Tennessee whiskey. Oops. Pour that into a shaker, 2 ounces. And then I'm going to need 3/4 ounce lime juice. Now, I'm not going to bother cutting fresh limes. It's not really my favorite thing to do. So I'm just going to use some lime juice in a bottle. I need 3/4 ounce. So I'm going to fill this up 3/4 of the way. And pour that into my sugar. And last but not least, I need a 1/2 ounce of grenadine. So that's about 1/2 ounce. I'm gonna put that into the shaker. Oops. And I just need to get my ice. Be right back. Okay, I'm gonna fill my shaker with ice. Careful. My ice is being a little bit stubborn. There's another. Oopsie. Sorry about that. Okay, and now I'm going to shake it up. I'm using a coupe glass for this cocktail. As I've mentioned before in my other videos, I love coupe glasses. They have a nice vintage charm to them, and they're practical glasses. You can use them for different kinds of drinks. And not all drinks, but several different drinks. I'm going to pour the drink into the glass. And here I have my Jack Rose. It's a beautiful color, isn't it? Okay, let's give it a try. Here goes. Good. Good. I like it. I can see why it was popular. It's very, it's sweet and a little bit tarty, but not too sweet. I don't like really sweet drinks, a little bit sweet. You have to be careful with drinks that taste a little bit too good. And, you know, like with some drinks like a martini, you know, those are really strong. There's no sweetness to a martini, but So you know how much you're drinking, but with this, it's it's easy to drink more than what you should because it just tastes really good. All right, let's follow it up with some cheese. Cheers. It's good. And tonight I'm going to be giving this a try. This is Queen Charlotte pimento cheese. I picked this up in Publix. I've never tried this brand before. You know, I haven't always been a fan of pimento cheese, but now I like it. So, cheers. And let's try the pimento cheese. This is good. Pimento cheese. I like it. Really good. You know, they have some spicier versions, and I decided to go with the original one instead. But next time, I'm going to try the spicy one for sure. So Ritz crackers, these have been around since 1934. And pimento cheese has been around forever, probably from, well, not forever, but probably more than 100 years. And of course, it was very popular during the 1930s, 1940s. Good.